Ladies and gentlemen, a very good day to you from wherever you are. Welcome back to our money conversations. My name is Monica Kamunde, aka Magical, and I change people's lives by offering financial advice and financial solutions. Today, I would like us to focus our money conversations on a topic that is very important to all of us. And this is the conversation about retirement. What is retirement? Retirement could mean different things to different people, but for the sake of this conversation, I'd like us to look at it in two ways. That retirement is a phase in life when you no longer want to do what you're doing currently economically, or when you can no longer do what you're doing currently economically. So, in the case of that you no longer want to do, it means that it's voluntary. It's not that circumstances have forced you to retire. But in the second situation, when you can no longer do what you're doing currently, um, it means that there are circumstances then that are beyond you. It could be that you've retired because of a terminal illness. It could be disability. It could be because of age, or it could be because of loss of job. And so, in the conversation about retirement, there are quite a number of misconceptions. And the two most common misconceptions are: number one, that retirement conversations are for aged or elderly people. The second misconception is that conversations about retirement are for people who are employed. So, I want us to get out of those misconceptions, because retirement is for everyone. A conversation about retirement is for everyone. Whether you're young or whether you are self employed, you need to think about your retirement planning. And some facts about retirement is that at retirement, or out of 100 people, 47% of them depend on relatives. So you do not want to be a data, because that is data. And then it means that the financial decisions you make today will determine the kind of life you live at retirement. And the truth is that when you retire, your needs do not retire. In most cases, some of them actually increase. For instance, if you look at medical care, that increases. It doesn't reduce when you retire. So then, it means that this is a situation, it is a stage in life that you must be able to replace your income by between 70 to 90% if you do not want to become a burden to your family or to the society. And the truth is that, ladies and gentlemen, the society structures, or the structures that used to support the elderly people have since collapsed. So then it means you are on your own even when you retire. A few weeks ago, I was reading a story in one of the newspapers, and it was saying that at least 50% of pensioners are living on 20,000 Kenya shillings per month. And why is that the situation? 20,000 shillings per month is not quite enough to take care of your expenses. But this is a situation because there is high level of dependency in the society. People are depending on the pensioners so much due to the high level of unemployment we have in the country today. More shocking in that report was that the majority of these dependents were above 18 years. So, what does this mean? It means that due to high levels of unemployment, children and grandchildren are depending on the pensioners longer than they expected. And hence, it only means that when you're planning for your retirement, you're not only planning for yourself, but for your children and your future generations. And that is the reality we find ourselves in today. So, you have to take care of that situation when you're at your peak. At that, when you're at that point that you're able to work or to do something that is economically viable to you, you have to be able to think about retirement. But the question is, what are some of the things you can do to sort your retirement? Number one, you need to understand your retirement goal. What kind of life do you want to live at retirement? What circumstance do you think you'll find yourself when you retire? Number two, you need to start saving. And when you start saving for retirement, keep saving. Do not just start. Start saving and keep saving for that day. The other thing you can do, you can start a personal pension plan. And especially for people who are self-employed, structure for yourself a pension plan that you're contributing into every month. For people who are employed, your employer could already be having a structure for you. But I would recommend that you contribute also into that scheme so that you have you add an advantage on the already existing plan that your employer has for you. So, ladies and gentlemen, whatever you do, even as you take care of your current bills, put in place a plan for your retirement. I will leave you by saying that there is no right time to plan for your retirement. Start now. Thank you so much for listening into this conversation, and I welcome you to look at the previous conversations even as we look forward to the future ones. Have a good afternoon. Bye bye.